Salve galera, aqui quem fala é o Vinacido e hoje a gente tá aqui de volta com mais um gameplay de Horizon Forbidden West, jogo exclusivo pro PlayStation. Estamos aqui no PlayStation 5 jogando esse jogaço e no gameplay anterior a gente matou a deusa raiz aqui nesse caldeirão, junto aqui com os nossos amigos aqui, a Zo e o Vral. Eles não ajudaram muito não, turma, mas a gente fez o serviço aqui. Deu certinho, beleza. A gente vai dar seguimento aqui à história principal. Na nossa missão a gente tem que entrar na instalação aqui para dar continuidade. E é o que a gente vai fazer agora, mas antes disso, se você não é inscrito, se inscreve no canal, dá aquele like e não se esquece de ativar as notificações para ficar por dentro de todos os vídeos aqui do canal do Vinácido, beleza? Vai aparecer uma playlist aí no canto superior direito. Se você gosta de Horizon, clica aí e confere mais vídeos aqui do canal do Vinácido, beleza? Vamos seguir o nosso gameplay, vamos dar continuidade aqui, vamos lá. Boa! Pra onde que a gente tem que ir? É pra cá, pra seguir a instalação? Acho que é. Ó, tem itemzinho aqui, mano, você é louco, cachoeira. Tem mais coisa pra cá? Acho que não. Bora! Partiu!
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Ela fica falando que é um espírito, velho, pra galera da tribo. Sacanagem, mano. Mexendo aí com a cultura dos caras, com a religião, tá ligado?
Must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Sai da frente, turma. Tem alguma coisa pra cá? Nada. Beleza. Vambora.
What exactly was this place?
Tô bem curioso quem são aqueles mano que apareceram naquele local lá
No.
na missão principal.
There.
Os caras tecnológicos pra caramba, velho. Foi muito louco.
Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Ih,
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
bora arrombar, galera. A porta já era. Ai, meu Deus. Não era o que eu queria fazer, mas deu tudo certo.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this.
Zo tá quieta.
Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal plain
I
soul.
need to find where
It's
Minerva's
hard to
hiding.
explain. I mean,
I should look
I
for a way
barely
to access the
understand it,
facility's systems.
yeah.
Então a gente precisa procurar um acesso aos sistemas aqui da instalação. A gente pode arrombar essa porta e aqui deve estar
Locked.
trancada mesmo. Beleza, bora.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
Trancado.
Not going that way.
E aqui. Tô com medo de ter os robozeiros
Be
aqui, hein,
able to
turma?
pull that open.
Bora.
This leads.
Alguma coisa por aqui? Aqui também tem outro. Tem itemzinho, turma. Tem itemzinho. mais óbvio, eu vou por aqui primeiro.
I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of
Pelo
this
jeito,
shaft.
esse é o caminho correto, no final das contas. Boa.
Dead end.
É isso mesmo. Só vamos ver, às vezes tem aqui pra dentro. Ó, verdrilho, turma!
Looks like another part of the facility.
Ponto de acesso seguro, inativo, restaura energia para acessar.
Door right now.
Tá, beleza.
Turn back.
Mais pra frente a gente faz isso. A gente volta tudo aqui e sobe. Boa, turma.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
Deixa eu ver o mapa. Beleza.
Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Eita, lugar bonito, hein, turma? Aí sim! Aproveitar e pegar as vidinhas, né? Pulou!
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. They have a clone of Elizabeth. Why do they want it back?
Boa! Nossa, que virado, turma. Solzinho bateu ali, foi muito louco. Boa, Eloy. Mandou muito, fiá. Tô com frio, turma, pelo jeito.
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
Maravilha. Esse chão aqui parece suspeito, hein, velho?
Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them.
Bora.
Oh, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Vamos ainda procurando a Minerva na instalação, galera. Tá, vamos por aqui primeiro.
It's like
Pegar
some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Se tem mais alguma coisa, né? Claro. Acho que nada. Caraca, velho.
System core penetrated.
Deve ter uma luta aqui, não é possível, velho. É uma arena isso aqui. Minerva sacaneou nós, hein, turma?
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Cease.
Yes.
Ixi, virou terapia, velho, com inteligência artificial.
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
Bora, turma!
Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
É o início de tudo, da restauração da Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
As memórias dela também.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Agora ela vai ter certeza que é uma deusa azul.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
Boa!
The network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good.
Legal.
So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Cuidado, Zo. Não vai encostando em qualquer coisa, filho.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Usar terminal de fabricação. Olha, mano. Tá, eu quero fazer esse, porque a gente pode. Ah, legal. A gente pode converter o catador agora. Aqui faltam itens ainda pra gente converter os malucos. Tá, arante, boca larga e galhante.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Explore a base opcional e volte à sala de controle. Vou explorar a base aqui rapidão.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Looks
Beleza.
like an office.
Correct. The facility was...
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore
Cara, essa aqui é uma base que a gente vai ficar melhorando ela no game? Provavelmente, né?
time. That may change.
Banheirão.
Got it. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
Legal. Tem mais coisa pra explorar, velho. Um refeitório aqui.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
Só vamos.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Ah, a gente pode acessar aquela sala que estava fechada. Aqui, ó. Por aqui?
Guess I'll wait here.
Era fechado.
There you are. Should we keep looking around?
Calma, moço. Era aqui. Putz, será que eu tenho esse código? que eu não tenho, cara. Eu não lembro de ter pego nada pra poder ler. Vamos lá, vamos seguindo. Aqui para subir aquela área do elevador. Fechou, beleza. Aqui os lances de energia aqui.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Dormitório e os 2 banheiros, ok.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately,
Exploramos toda a base.
the facility.
Vamos lá, vamos voltar à sala de controle.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Obrigado, meu rei.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Porra.
But 2 big ones first. We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Ó, o Brasilzão ali, turma!
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab
Ok.
the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it?
Basicamente a gente está aqui recebendo o briefing da nossa missão principal do jogo todo, né?
And physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Então a gente tem que pegar
In all other respects.
e depois voltar pra base. Boa. Qual é a daqueles malucos, velho? Eu tô muito curioso.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Cara, outra estrela, velho.
Calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Pelo jeito não, filho.
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Rapaz.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Bom, está na nossa mão, então.
The three subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All three are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Entendeu.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so. The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation.
É, rapaz. Temos vários inimigos.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Espertinha, Gaia.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Pensa, hein? Vambora.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far Zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory, Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Yeah,
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that
Você
it
já
offers to
falou, fia.
permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well,
Bom,
I
motivou
guess
a
I should get
gente,
going.
hein?
I have unlocked the
vamos.
facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Bora.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the
Yes.
attack.
I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
Tá, vamos ver as missões. Bora. Eu vou sair aqui mesmo no oeste. Depois eu vou lá. Garoto, aí sim.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
Nossa,
When will you be back?
pesado o papo dos dois.
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Galera, o oeste tá mais aberto aí pra
The
gente.
Tenakth
turma.
clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions.
Aí
And who knows what
sim.
else.
Tá, bora ver qual é que é. A gente tem 10 pontos de habilidade pra começar. Então vamos. Nem com nada. Eu não tô nem mais olhando as coisas que eu tô colocando, turma. Só tô colocando. Deixa assim por enquanto. Cadê nosso mapa? Galera, é longe, viu? Meu Deus. Vamos primeiro aqui.
Oh, this snow's getting heavy.
Beleza, os caras são suaves.
Let me take a look at you, stranger.
Tem uma missão secundária com ela aqui.
Missed this chance to trade.
Race? They definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
Outlander, face me.
Eu vou ter que voltar aqui depois. Bora. Vamos seguir essa rota aqui primeiro, a gente volta depois. Os caras foram longe, hein, mano.
I can catch my breath here.
Save point aqui. Caixinha com suprimentos. Vamos reabastecer. Ok. Vamos ver o que a gente pode fazer aqui na bancada. Melhorias de armas e melhoria de traje. Qual dos trajes? Bora, faz logo. Dá nada não. Bora. Depois eu vou, no próximo gameplay, vou dar uma olhada em todas essas armas aqui e selecionar a melhor arma pra gente poder usar aí nas nossas tretas. Eu já tô com alguma experiência no game e já sei mais ou menos quais são as minhas preferências para utilizar de arma. Acho que vai ser útil fazer isso. Cara, vou abrir o mapa aqui, mas os caras estão indo longe, hein, velho.
This'll break my fall.
Isso é uma missão, cara? Sinistro, velho.
Land out here is sick with blight too. But we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus.
É Las Vegas? Não, nada a ver, né? Bora.
The machine riders from before. The ones who were racing. Wonder what they're up to.
I won the race. Pay up.
You
Era
threw
uma
a rock in my
corrida
face.
qualquer, é isso?
It's not like you can get any
Riding machines, huh? Who taught you to do that?
Hey, squad. We got someone with a death wish here.
Whoa. Look at that hair. What? Someone get a little lost in the desert?
Hey, what's that thing the Easterners keep saying we do?
Oh, yeah. We all drink blood here, right? Maybe we should drink yours.
You can try.
Is that a challenge?
Pull your blades, Josek.
Ela é muito casca, velho.
Test your luck with a soldier that took down Regala's champion. We have no business with you, Outlander. I think we all had our fun. Road's right over there.
Those machines used to be Regala's. But you don't look like holdouts to me. Who are you? How'd you get these mounts?
Around here, you want something, you race for it. You cross that finish line first, I'll answer any questions you have.
Aloy, you got a mount?
Race is full.
Eu quero apostar corrida.
Actually, I think a spot just opened up.
All right. What are the rules?
Don't die.
This ought to be
Aí
good.
sim.
Shut up, Hecka.
This way,
Beleza.
fresh meat. Let's get you that mount. I see you carry a bow. Good. You'll need to use it if you want to win.
Against the other racers?
They will if you don't. We put everything on the line when we get on that track. Makes it worth something. You can test run the track if you want to. Just let me know when you're ready for the real thing.
Boa.
I'd like to practice before the race.
Track's all yours.
Acelerar, desacelerar, segurar para evitar danos, atacar os outros corredores, usar item. Bora. Foi! Segurar para evitar danos. Boa! Em termos de andar não parece tão difícil, né? Ah, entendi. Eu pego os itens aqui, ó. Tá. Aperta o triângulo. Entendi. Tá, tô entendendo. Bora. Bora.
I'm good to go.
Let's hit the track.
Vai ser tenso, turma, mas bora. Anseio árido.
Yeah,
Oi.
let's go!
Ai, meu Deus.
Surprise!
Bora, 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 bora.
My arrows look good on you, freshman.
Nossa, eu tô mal.
Gotcha now!
Bora, 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 bora.
How you like my arrows, freshman?
Gotcha! Yeah!
Bora, 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 bora.
I'm gonna bring you down!
Fui primeiro? Tô. Vai, 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 recupera. Vai, 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 vai. Bora. Vamos, 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 tá quase, tá quase, tá quase, tá quase, tá quase. Foi!
I did it!
Boa, garota!
Here, your prize for winning the race. You earned it.
I think you owe me some answers.
Name's Ata. As for how we got these mounts, most of us here used to be rebels. Joined Regalla's army thinking we'd get a chance to fight in a real war against the Karja. Instead, Regalla slaughtered our own in cold blood, barren light. When we made it back to camp, we snuck out on our mounts and never looked back. Been racing the clan lands ever since. Decided we were better off on our own. No rules, no chiefs.
Isso foi bem.
Just the speed of our mounts and the taste of blood.
Doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Where's your quiet friend? The one with the mask. He didn't join the race.
He gave up his spot so you could join. Probably for the best.
What makes you say that?
That one hasn't lost a single race. Doubt you would have gotten your answers if he stuck around.
Maybe.
You know, Hax found a spot to set up a race at the farthest end of lowland territory, right by the beach. Make your way there, maybe there'll be a spot waiting for you.
If I'm in
Esse
the
jogo é
area,
bem completo, hein,
I'll
galera?
take a
Tem
look.
de tudo, velho. Corrida, tem
You here to
tudo.
join the race?
Boa, galera, ganhamos a corrida. Aí sim. A gente conseguiu restaurar o início da Gaia ali, na Minerva. E a gente viu onde a gente precisa ir agora, tem 3 locais aí que já estão marcados no nosso mapa. Nosso objetivo aí principal é derrotar o Zenith e também restaurar o Hephaestus, que vai ser um pouco difícil. E a gente ainda ganhou essa corridinha como um extra aqui nesse gameplay, galera. Mas a gente vai ficar por aqui com esse gameplay de Horizon Forbidden West. Se você gostou do vídeo, dá aquele like. Se você não é inscrito, se inscreve no canal. Que não se esquece, é claro, de ativar as notificações para ficar por dentro de todos os vídeos aqui do canal do Vinácido, beleza? Vão aparecer as playlists aí no final. E se você gostar de alguma coisa, dá uma clicada e confere mais vídeos aqui do canal do Vinácido, beleza? É isso aí, a gente se vê no próximo, turma!